Hi everyone. For those who do not know me, you can call me Stunfire, and this is my Ultimate Iron Man account, UIM Stunfire. I have been playing this account on and off for a couple years now. I started sometime before Group Iron Man mode came out. I am decently experienced at the game, but I wanted a decent challenge to spice things up. For those who do not know what makes an Ultimate Iron Man so different, I basically get to play the game without a natural banking system. You initially only have access to 28 inventory slots. So, what does that mean for the gameplay? To put it simply, I have to use in-game methods like player-owned house storage and stash units to save important and specific items to progress the account. Since this game usually takes a few thousand hours to max normally, this means a UIM account is a perfect challenge for those that do not get overly attached to their items. Although, since I maxed an Iron Man account previously, this may pose a major challenge for me mentally. The account is well progressed towards the mid-game, so I apologize that this isn't a UIM starter guide, but I hope you enjoyed nevertheless. This is UIM Stunfire. 2 easy caskets, 2 medium caskets. Do we get anything? Oh! Okay. Black Wizard Robe G. Wear that for some luck. Go ahead and drop these things. Next easy casket. Okay. I can store those in the house. I'll wear them. I will also go ahead and elk black plate legs. Not bad, not bad. Now, 2 mediums. We want Rangers. That's not Rangers. Well, drop. And final casket. A boulder. Hey, some nature runes. We'll take it. Not the best, not the worst. But I do have 100,800 Stardust to turn in to get my crafting level up. So let's go get those. Well, I'll probably visit the house and store some of this stuff. The ancient plate legs, or the ancient rope legs. Do I keep those on? I mean, they're kind of goofy. Yeah, I'll store them. It's not that big of a deal. I don't see me needing them in the near future. Alright. So here's the house. Doesn't look too great. But if we go to the treasure chest, for easy rewards, does this go in here? No, it doesn't. Yeah, we can deposit that. And then, are these in here? Yeah, deposit that. What do we have? We have the black pickaxe. That's fine. Some black plate body heraldic, but nothing really special there. We got a bob shirt, which is huge for clues. We have the full bronze armor gold, so I have a full set of armor. As if that's good. Willow combo. An imp hat, an imp mask, a sleeping cap. And as far as full sets of vestment, we don't have nearly that much. We'll probably do a bunch of easy clues at some point, but not right now. As far as, I think we got a couple beginner things. We got the amulet of defense trim, and that's pretty much it. Oh, mole slippers. And then medium clues, I haven't done that many, to be honest. Granted, 72. But we have no full sets, no rangers, nothing. But the boater goes in here, so now we have a boater, which is a clue step. So that might come in handy later. Other than that, I guess we are headed to Alcarid, because I have a decently full gem bag. So we're going to go cut these, sell them, and then turn in the Stardust. Fastest way there. Without, I mean, I could do the home teleport. I'll get it back. I don't really care about the making the money, so I'm not gonna hop worlds. I'm just gonna cut them and sell them. So our goal is we want to get up to 85 crafting. We have 99 mining, so we can mine amethyst. We had, which I actually did bone shards to get up to 86 prayer, so that was pretty cool. And I'm at 16 and a half mil because I did Stardust. Because I didn't know how to train crafting in a fun way. So we're going for 85 crafting so we can do amethyst arrow tips. So we can use amethyst arrows with a magic short bow, and it'll be consistent and easy to get a hold of. Ooh, almost forgot. So rubies are actually important. I'm working towards my medallion to put in my house, which would be massive for dig site teleports. So let's go to Varrock. We're gonna do these here. I don't owe him that many, I believe. But I'm gonna cut them first, because it doesn't matter whether they're cut or not, but I get the XP out of this. Do I just use them on them, or do I have to do that dialogue? I have to do the dialogue. How do I get the medallion? Ooh. I only owe 15 more. So I only need to give him 5. So if I give him the 6th one, he'll give me the medallion. I don't want that. So how do I get a medallion? Oh, I must have said the right thing. How do I get a medallion? Is it because of this? How do I get a medallion? Okay, there we go. Yes, I know we won't get him back. Let's give him 5. He needs 1 more. Okay. So now he's set up. So all I have to do is come to him with fire runes, cosmic runes, and 1 ruby. And I can get the medallion. So back down to Al-Kharid. And I think I'm just gonna walk my way down there. The more I'm thinking about it, I probably should have turned them into bolt tips, because I imagine that's gonna come in useful later. Maybe I can do that with the 100,000, 800 points of Stardust. How long does that take? A hot minute. I think it's worth it, but as an Ultimate Iron Man, you just gotta think about the future. If you only think about now, then you're gonna get screwed later on. Cool. That's everything in the bag. I could hold on to these. Let me see. I don't need my pickaxe. Thinking about it. Correct. Don't need the pickaxe. So I can outget. This, I'm gonna need those. I'll just eat. Ice gloves. I can always get. Why am I holding on to? I don't need the Crownja gloves, so I'm gonna get those back pretty easy. So I will drop the Crownja gloves. I think that's the play. Yep, don't need those. These I'll hold on to because I'm gonna make a whole bunch more here in a second. I think that is it. So let's go to Falador and do an absolutely insane amount of shopping. I should store my dragon scimitar, but that's so out of the way. And I might end up using it here in a not so distant future. Because as soon as I'm done with these, the Stardust, this should get me above 75 crafting from 62. I don't plan on using the sapphires. I'm planning on getting a suffering eventually. I'll make all those sapphires into rings and charge my suffering with it. And I don't plan on dropping my suffering like ever. So it's gonna be like the main ring I'm gonna have all the time. But yeah, if we talk to Sturry, or whatever his name is, can we trade? So out of all the things here, I want the bag full of gems, which is 300 Stardust each. I can get the star fragment and all these collection log things later. There's also soft clay packs, which would be great for Telly tabs and Bones to Peaches tabs. So that's an option for the future. What's the value of this? 150. That's not even bad. So, but for now, we're gonna do bag full of gems, and they do not stack, and they do not increase in price either. So let's get started. I might have to drop something because I think you have to have a certain amount of slots. Yeah, you 5 free inventory slots. So I can't drop those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And will this be 5? Nope. We'll drop you for a second. 5. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we'll pick this stuff back up. And put it back where it belongs. And you are going to go here. And we're going to just organize these like that. Just going to eat these real quick because it looks like I'm only going to be able to do 6 at a time. Oh boy. I know there's like, I could go store things. There's so much I could do. I could technically drop these purple sweets to another account. That's not going to happen. Oh, and since I've talked to him once, now the trade option is available. So that is massive. So now, let's get some gems. And there's going to be a lot of gems. Dragonstones are really nice. There is a chance at an uncut onyx, which has only been hit like, I can't imagine, like 2 or 3 times. So we shall see if I get that lucky. Oh, I can just click the last one. Okay, so for context for this clip, I tried to change some settings for a shift click and it did not work well. So it black screened quite a bit of it. I'll probably post on screen the amount of gems that I got from looting all the Stardust. And I ended up taking the Dragon Stones and putting as many as I could in the gem bag, so 60, and then I cut the other like 10 to 12. And high alked them for 6k each. After that, I just continued with the diamonds and made more bolt tips. So, sorry about that. $63 crafting. Ooh, green dragon hide armor. I don't see me doing green dragons. Just saying. Okay, I almost missed it. I wasn't even paying attention. I was so AFK. I was paying attention more to the how many uncut diamonds I had left. 64 crafting. Gloves of silence with dark kebbit fur. That might actually be something I use because getting full rogue's armor, which I should probably do as well. I don't know. Rogue's armor and gloves of silence don't stack together. So people tend to not use them. I don't know. Maybe this will be a good account to do it on. I'll probably just get this set because honestly, if I get the rogue's outfit, you can store it in the house. I don't know. But we're really close to the end. This is the last 4 diamonds. I'm gonna cut them. We're gonna turn them into bolt tips. And then I'm going to free up more space because this took a while and we have like 4 times as many rubies. So the more space we have, the better. 5,412 diamond bolt tips. That's actually huge. It doesn't matter which bank we do this at. So I don't know why I stuck myself to the Falador bank. But I think the best play currently is I'm going to go to Edgeville. Because, or I can probably go to Ferox Enclave. I should probably do that. Let's attempt that. I don't need the Staff of Air, so we're just gonna drop that. Yeah, so we'll go probably to the Ferox Enclave, but I'm gonna store these bolt tips in the looting bag. So if we check out the looting bag, we've got 4 free slots. We're holding on to a bunch of herbs, some logs for future construction, some steel bars for future construction. We have 12,200 amethyst crystals from doing agility up to 87. I don't know why I get on this kick occasionally to do skills like that, but let's use the diamond bolt tips. Boop. And now they are in the looting bag, worth 17.5 mil right now. We have a few seeds, snapdragon, toadflax. Whenever we do get around to, and coal, I don't remember why I was saving coal. I think I was saving it because if I just mine some iron and then superheat, well, I'd have to unnote it. I don't know. It just seemed smart at the time, but I don't know. We'll find out in the future. Let's go to the bank, I think. The magic logs I have out because I feel like I didn't need to put them in there. I feel like it, since I can cut them, that's not that big of a deal anymore. Other than that, I think that is it. Oh yeah, I have the calcified moth. Apparently, the calcified moth were worth a lot of money. They still are. So if they're tradable, that seems like something I'd want to drop over to an account. I could high alchem also. They're 6k each, so that is probably another play. I'll probably high alchem for this account, but I could do it. It's 81, but it is a really good teleport. But I also have the perfected Quetzal whistle, so I don't think that is necessary. You know what? I'm gonna bite the bullet. I get attached to items like this, but I need to be mindful of my inventory. So I think I'm just gonna alch these. You cannot use alchemy on them. Then why do they have a high alchemy? Okay, that explains a lot. So if I drop them, I wonder if they would show up for another account. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. I mean, they're in there now. Well, let's just close that. That is very unfortunate. Remember UIMs. Close your looting bag. Let's see. Can I use them one here? I can. So I'm gonna cut these rubies. Who knows? Maybe I'll do Hunter next. If I do Hunter after crafting, I'll get a bunch of items. That I can store in the looting bag, including seeds, birds' nests. And then I could use those calcified moth bits. I'll probably just have to reset my looting bag because of that, but not right now. There's 2 more open slots, and it's not going to kill me. But I am going to be here now, doing this for a very long time, and I will try to catch you on the next crafting level or fletching level, whatever comes next. Almost missed it again. 65 crafting. We're less than a third of the way through our rubies. We can now make the large hunter's pouch. That's for food, but I don't know. It might actually come in handy for the whistle whenever I'm doing hunter rubers. So we'll see. Well, I should have seen that coming. 66 crafting. Ooh. Air battle staves and blue dragonhide vambraces. Vambraces are very important because they're clue step. I think there's things you can kill for them, but anyways. Air battle stabs are nice. I don't see me doing them because to get air orbs, they would be, that is in the wilderness, unless something drops them, which I mean with the changes that have come into the game, there probably is. I know there's lots of things that drop water orbs, fire orbs, and earth orbs, so we'll see. Yeah, 66, and we will continue. I think the rubies will get me 67. And then we're on to emeralds, and I'll have to figure out what the hell we're doing with that. Okay. Took a while, but with this inventory, the rubies aren't quite done, but we should get another level, and this one I'm not actually going to miss. 67 crafting. And we can now make onyx rings and cut onyxes. But onyx ring is not important. Correct. Yeah, it's not important. So, minor upgrade. Let's finish these bolts. And these other 7 rubies. And then these almost 20,000 ruby bolt tips are going to go into the looting bag. I think that leaves us with one more slot. And then I think the sapphires are going to go in there. It's really difficult because I don't see me getting... I don't see me getting 85 or 75. So we open that, check it. We have 2 slots. We still have the 5,400 diamond bolt tips, the accidental calcified moth, and now we're gonna put the ruby bolt tips in there, bringing the looting bag up to 19.6 million. And now we're on to emeralds, and I don't know what I'm doing with these. Is there anything I need? Rings of dueling are nice, technically. What do I want rings of dueling for? They could teleport me here, right? So this isn't so bad. So this is the route. So I simply unnote, throw them into the bag. While I'm running back, chisel, which I'm about to get a level. And then I trade, so 50, empty to cut more. So it's pretty fast. And 68 crafting. Blue D-hide chaps, mixed hide cape. That gives a strength bonus, I think. Maybe. Maybe if I do some strength training or something, I'll do that. But yeah. 68 crafting. With this batch, 69 crafting. I forgot I was at 68. Blue D-hide shields and mixed D-hide boots, which is probably my best in slot boot. I'll have to go check those out. But we continue, still over really close to 2,800 more emeralds to go. Well, we've hit over a mil cash stack on us. We started at like 600k-ish. We have a lot more in like the, is it LMS? LMS coffer, whatever it is, in Ferrix Enclave. But it's pretty cool that I basically built this up so much without even trying. And there is 71 crafting. We can now make mixed hide legs and blue dragon hide armor. Both are pretty good. Blue D-hide is for like clue scroll items, and then the mixed hide I think has strength bonus. So that's legit. Well, I don't think we're gonna get another level out of this, but I'm gonna finish off these emeralds and then see where we stand. Okay. Well, as you can see, I'm out of noted emeralds, so this is the last trip I have. For emeralds. And it's looking like it will get us about halfway from 71 to 72. It is pretty nice. I hate that. But now, I still have to get up to 85, which is a lot. Even if I cut the sapphires, it's going to get me like 74. It's not really that good. This gem trader is like stacked. But I don't know. I think I'm going to close this too. I'm going to check it. So if I put the sapphires in here, my looting bag will be full, which I'm not completely opposed. It'll get them out of the way, and that way I can keep them. And I can always start my next plan, which was silver bars. So for, I think it's called temple trekking over in Mauritania, if you do the hard achievement diaries for Mauritania, which I just have to do a couple quests. Shouldn't be that hard. Oh, desert treasure, which is not fun, but it's doable. I can do all the tasks to get the Mauritania Legs 3, which gives me infinite teleports over to Bergdarat. And whenever you temple trek, it takes you from Bergdarat all the way to up here. Bergdarat Ramble is whatever it's called, apparently. And then I don't know if they're here to go back. So, but they are later on. So if you take them clear up here and they disappear, you can use the teleport all the way back down here to Bergdarat and do it again. Yep, temple trekking. So you can get silver bars this way, and it's pretty darn easy. So if I stack a bunch of those, then I can make tiaras, because they're noted silver bars. It's be really easy, and I can do that in Edgeville. Also, whenever I go to do barrows, it's a nice little teleport. Just run up, cross this, and boom, you're there. So I think that is the plan. I'm going to start knocking out some of these Mauritania diary requirements, which should be pretty simple. Oh yeah, they should be really simple.